Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet, and he stands there, unfazed!
Is Andrew Tate someone that rappers should really be afraid of? While judging based on Tate's activities and remarks on social media and in person, it seems wise for anyone who isn't out for blood to keep their business away from him. Keep watching till the end of this video to see why rappers are really scared of Andrew Tate. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, Ice Champ. Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Call 469-786-7200 now before it's too late. Call 469-786-7200. Andrew Tate's criminal record. Most rappers always have some things to clear up with the cops due to their harsh upbringing, behaviors, or crimes committed. But Andrew Tate is no rapper and is on the cops' radar. In 2022, Tate was investigated by Romanian officials for a crime the majority of the gender he bashes on the internet couldn't put past him. The cops started their investigation of Tate's place as part of an inquiry into charges of human trafficking and due to a complaint they received. The internet couldn't get enough of the story, as most people believed it was true and he should be properly investigated. Probably Tate has people in high powers, or he genuinely wasn't guilty of the allegations. No one is sure about that. But luckily enough for him, the lawsuit was later withdrawn. The reason tendered for the withdrawal of the case claimed the surveillance evidence, according to the law, showed that the American lady that reported the incident was not in any sort of trouble or danger that could have caused the case. Andrew Tate involvement in a human trafficking case. No ordinary person can ever be put in the middle of a case that relates to human trafficking twice in a row, except some details truly point at the individual being involved. And this is one of the reasons Tate shouldn't be messed with. Andrew Tate must have enjoyed Christmas in his luxury home, but the same can't be said for New Year's, as the former kickboxer was arrested on suspicion of alleged human trafficking and forming an organized crime group on December 29, 2022. Tate has been locked up once for this crime, which he easily got off the hook, but again, the situation seems quite fishy. Tate's arrest was made public by the police as the millionaire was recorded as he was handcuffed outside his luxury villa after a raid. Andrew Tate was arrested alongside his younger brother Tristan and 2 other suspects, with all 4 being held for 24 hours in Bucharest. Tate is now reportedly under investigation by the Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism, and reports in Romania claim he and his brother are being questioned on suspicion of forming an organized crime group that used girls in adult videos. Romanian prosecutors said the Tate brothers and the 2 unnamed people appear to have created an organized crime group to recruit, housing, and exploit women by forcing them to create content. They would have gained important sums of money. A spokesperson for Tate told a major news outlet, "We cannot provide any details at the moment regarding alleged reports that they have been detained. However, Andrew and Tristan Tate have the utmost respect for the Romanian authorities and will always assist and help in any way they can." Andrew Tate stepped on the wrong toes in one of his usual social media fights with a particular teen activist, Greta Thunberg, and this might have put him in deep, as his arrest happened just a day after the drama. The social media influencer uploaded a video rant on Twitter to tease Greta, but he ran out of luck as there was a pizza box from a local shop in the background, which he requested while smoking his cigar. People deduced that this might have been the thread that led to the authorities being aware he was in Romania at the time. Andrew Tate's arrest prediction. Almost anyone should be scared of a man that could outline his arrest a month before it takes place. That's a really odd thing to do. Before the former kickboxing world champion's arrest on the 29th of December, the millionaire had gone on a podcast and tactically predicted he'd be arrested. Tate, who was arrested in connection with an investigation into alleged human trafficking and forming an organized crime group, didn't seem fazed by the police surrounding his villa. So it's safe to say Tate wasn't shocked by the arrest. The British-born explained extensively how he felt his social media ban would affect his freedom, as he would be jailed in no time for a thing or two. "The only reason I'm upset about being canceled is because I've expired one of my lives," he said on the Full Send podcast in November 2022. Tate continued as he said, "First you get canceled, then they make up a reason to put you in jail, and if that fails, they kill you. Now I'm down to my last 2 lives. It's scary because they've given me the warning, and I'm still running my mouth."
First you get canceled, then they make up a reason to put you in jail. If that fails, they kill you.
He talked like he had made a kind of deal with some people that shouldn't be messed with, and he would pay for it with his freedom because he didn't live up to expectations. Andrew Tate also claimed that he would still be jailed even if he was innocent of the crimes he was accused of. "They decide you're guilty long before, and they find a reason why. It doesn't matter what you do about it. You pay the price," he said. Tate had a lot of things to get off of his chest as he went on to talk about how he believes these people who are after him are going to try to kill him for a long enough time frame because they had tried to shut him up, and he isn't really the type of guy to do that. "They're either going to try to put me in jail or try to kill me. I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever," Tate concluded. This man knows he could spend the rest of his life behind bars or get shot in the head, but he is still not ready to back down. Andrew Tate probably has the last card in his pocket for his escape and could use it anytime soon. Andrew Tate's social media controversies. While some rappers are considered dangerous, they still don't cross the line so far on social media to get banned on all social networks. Tate has been there and doesn't seem to give two about what the world has to say. Andrew Tate, who is popularly known to be a controversial online influencer and self-described misogynist, broke the last straw on the camel's back the moment he was banned from Meta platforms, Instagram and Facebook. The former kickboxer was removed for violating Meta policies on dangerous organizations and individuals, the company confirmed by an email. Tate, who had gathered over 4.6 million followers on his Instagram account at the time of his ban, achieved his popularity by becoming an online lifestyle professional and primarily by engaging his audience in consistent woman-hating statements. He grew his account with his advice videos to men, many of them changing into territory. In one of his YouTube videos, Tate described himself as absolutely a misogynist. He said, "I'm a realist, and when you're a realist, you're a There's no way you can be rooted in reality and not be Many people believed that the comments resulted in his ban were made intentionally, as was often the case with him. However, when Andrew Tate was contacted for a response after being banned from different social media platforms, he responded a different explanation. He stated that the posts were made in a jest and that he was just playing a character that has simply been taken out of context. The media is spinning a false image of me on repeat, and Instagram bowing to pressure is a massive shame." Like his ban from Facebook and Instagram wasn't enough, Tate was also banned from TikTok. And again on August 22nd, YouTube announced that it had disabled Tate's channels because of multiple violations of community guidelines and terms of service, such as its hate speech policy. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Thanks.